Johnny O.
I'm a mic. Mic drop.
Yeah, mic drop. Nice, 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 nice. First of all, I just have to tell you on behalf of the freestyle community,
Hmm.
the freestyle family, thank you for doing this. This really, really, really means a lot to all of us. Um, we've been talking about it on the morning show with Juan the Twin, JDT, for the last week and a half. I've been talking about it on my lives. It's been a real big deal. We know that you are already on TikTok, so that makes it easy, right? A lot of these artists aren't.
Uh,
So thank you for that. That's first and foremost. Thank you, Johnny.
you're welcome, man. You're welcome. So when do I get the check?
When you get, I'll have my producer send it to you. Let me start by asking you. I saw you perform only once because I'm from New Orleans, right? And we don't get a whole lot of freestyle concerts here. But I was able to catch you the first time in June of 2025 when you performed here, and man, you killed it. Like that was amazing. So I had to tell you about that.
Hmm. That was a lot of fun. That was my brother's who passed away, and my dear friend Jerry. That was Jerry. Jerry. He was a good friend of mine. That he used to be the promoter there. He passed away of cancer.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, no, it's okay.
Yeah, it was great times though. We had a ball that night, and
Yeah,
then I believe you came back again like a couple of months later, right?
yeah. There was a huge demand for me to come back, and they
Yes,
wanted me to
absolutely.
do a longer show. They wanted me to do a longer show
Yeah, so you did it by yourself like that night, right?
all by
Yeah.
myself.
So how many songs did you sing that night?
Normally I do like seven, 6 to 7. That night I did 13, 13 songs.
Nice,
Yeah.
nice. I do have to also tell you, I don't know if he's in here. Saul, your manager,
Hmm.
he is amazing.
Yeah,
Like he's a very good guy. He
I love it.
coordinated this with me, and it was like so professional. And I just got to give him a shout out off top because there's a lot that goes on behind
Yeah,
the scenes that a lot of people don't see with management and stuff like that. And he's just a great guy.
yeah.
He was on top of it.
He's been in the scene since Stevie B. He
Oh,
started with,
really?
yeah, he worked with Toga to do the album, Stevie B album and everything. So he was intricate part of Stevie's career and life and so many other recording artists. He was in the major labels for a while and stuff. And then he got into some underground music. And then from there, me and him connected, and that was it.
So let me ask you, a lot of people are familiar with, your songs.
Hmm.
I went through your songs. I mean, I know being a DJ, I know a lot of your songs, but I didn't realize you had that many songs, right? You got
Yeah, a
a
lot of people don't
lot of
realize that. Yeah,
songs.
exactly. They go, "Dang, I got a
You
lot of
got a
songs
lot
on
of
the
songs, Johnny. What was the first song that you recorded that was actually a hit? Was it Fantasy Girl?
It was Fantasy Girl. And actually, when it first came out, it didn't do nothing. It was like when I remember the day that was it, we recorded. Cindy's record started getting movement more than mine, and but it was underground movement, nothing above ground. And then I remember the management coming up to Sparkle Productions, George Moscone telling me, he said, let's start working on the next single. I said, I got like a little depressed. I was like, all right, whatever, I was Highways. And I said, let's do Highway to Love. Yeah, let's do it. So I started getting ready with Elvin Molina, and I contacted Mickey, and we were getting everything together. And then when I got to the house, all of a sudden I got this phone call. And then it was my manager. He said, are you standing up or sitting down? I said, I'm standing up, of course. He said, you better be sitting down. I said, why? So, George, what's going on? He said, Fantasy Girl just got added to 7 platinum stations. And I said, what does that mean? Because I don't know what
Yeah,
that term
right.
means. What does that mean? He goes, platinum means million listeners and above. And I
Whoa.
said, wow, 7 more. He goes, no, Johnny, above. It could be 10 million, 30 million. No one knows. So I think, oh my gosh. He goes, well, he said, officially, you are now a superstar. I was
What
like,
year
what?
was that? You remember?
88. 88. 88. Yeah.
1988. So that was in the very beginning of freestyle music. That's when
Yes.
freestyle was really starting to to take
85.
off, right?
Yeah, exactly. Because 85, I went to I seen TK and La Mirage at 85 in 1985. And when I
Wow.
saw them there, I said to myself, and I'll never forget. I wrote it in my book. I said, I can do that. I said, I can. I said that to myself. I said, I can do that.
Yes, indeed. For those that don't know, I know everybody in here is a freestyle freak or a part of the freestyle family, but I'm just going to play a short clip of it. Here's Fantasy Girl, Johnny O's first song that went berserk.
Bazooka. Oh wow. You're my fantasy girl, and you tonight.
Amazing track, man. I tell you, this song still packs the dance floors. It
Yeah,
does.
yeah.
It does. And you know, when you're on stage performing this song and they get to that little break when it goes boom chaka chaka chaka,
Love
chaka,
that.
you get into
Oh,
it,
I get
man.
into it, dude. I got to. My whole philosophy is that people, if the people come to a show, you come to see a live show, you come to see the dancing and enjoy yourself. You're there to reminisce. And that's what I promised to give them.
Absolutely. So, when you recorded Fantasy Girl, did you have any idea that decades later, people would still be singing every word and that it would become one of the defining songs of freestyle music? You had
No,
any idea?
no, not at all. I remember when I sang the song and I started my career at the time. I was working for a company called On Time Messenger. And Jack Safran, he was a Jewish gentleman. I'm Jewish myself. So he was like, he heard I recorded the record from Jose, the lead director there. And then he came up, he pulled me to the side. He told me, he said, let me tell you something. He goes, when you lose when this record fails, you're gonna want your job back. And I said, I'm gonna want. I told Jack, I'm not coming back, man. I'm believing this record's gonna be a hit. He went like this. He goes, you're not gonna make it, man. He goes, thousands of people do this all day long. He goes, those songs all fail. He goes, I'll see you back here. And I said, I'm not coming back, Jack. I'm gonna make it. I'm gonna make it.
Wow.
I never went back. Never went back.
So I remember you telling me a story in one of my lives a while back, a couple of years ago, or someone's live. I can't quite remember exactly whose live it was on TikTok. But you told us the story about the guy that gave you the note. You know which
Mm-hmm.
story I'm talking about? Can you tell everyone about that? The
Which one?
Illuminati guy? The
Huh?
Illuminati dude?
Who?
The guy from the Illuminati?
Oh yeah. Oh no. Yeah, that's real.
That's
Uh,
what I mean.
well,
That's an interesting story. Can you tell us
that's
about
real.
that?
I can't mention names or nothing,
Yeah,
but
no, none of that.
I can do this. Is that you gotta the stories that you hear on the internet and the conspiracies, they get all crazy, but some of them are real. And I was approached by one that happened to be a good friend of mine, and he was a friend of mine for 30 years. And he walked up to me and he told me, he said, Johnny, I can blow you up. And I said, I'm already blown up. I'm like, I'm a legend. And he goes, I can take you to the stratosphere. And I'm like, okay. And I'm in this multi-million dollar house. And he's like, the only thing I need you to do me a favor. And I said, what's that? I need you to talk about depression and suicide and talk about drugs and, the depravity and stuff like that. And I said, I just got quiet. I just listened to this man. And then he goes, you don't really know who I am. And then he pulled out his card. He went like that. He said, this is my card. And he gave me the card. And I grabbed the card. And I'm like flabbergasted by this conversation. And I'm wearing his
And
study.
you're in $1 million house.
A multi-million,
Multi-million.
not million,
Multi-million. Okay.
multi-million. His ceilings were 13 to 18 feet high in the living room. So, and I could fit my kitchen 4 times into his own living room.
Yeah.
And I was like, I grabbed the card, and when I turned it around, it said the director of the Illuminati in a certain location. And I was like, oh my gosh. I said in my heart, I said, I got to get out of here right away. I said, this is real. I said, this
Yeah,
is real. I said,
right.
and from there, I made an excuse, and I said, let me think about it. Let me pray about this, and I'll get back to you. And I blocked him, and I deleted his number, and I never called him again.
So that goes to show you guys and gals, like that's real stuff. Like
Oh,
it
that's real.
happened. They pretty much wanted him to sell his soul,
Yeah.
basically, right?
100%. And to make songs that will destroy people. Because one of the questions you're going to give me, I'm going to give you an answer that's pertaining to this one, which is words have power. Words have power. And we'll talk about that later. I want to talk about that. That's,
Absolutely. Yeah, we'll definitely get into that because a lot of us know that you are a pastor or were a
yeah,
pastor. You're still
I
a
am a
pastor,
pastor.
right?
So,
Yeah.
yeah, I got to say, I got
So,
to Jesus.
yeah, we're definitely going to talk about
Oh,
that
yeah.
because,
And it had nothing to do with religion, guys. Don't get scared because I'm not into religion. I thank God for religion. I'm happy for your religion, but stay away from me. I don't teach that. I teach relationship.
right,
That's what I teach.
there's a difference. And yeah, we'll definitely get into that in just a little bit. So, as you know, Johnny, freestyle it survived generations of changing music trends.
Mhm.
What do you think is the secret sauce that keeps the fans emotionally connected to your music after all of these years?
I wrote it down. It's heritage. Freestyle music started as Latin hip hop, and that ended really quick because that's failed. It failed immediately. But when you look about heritage, you're dealing with people that love the music. It's like it goes beyond all them. See, everybody wanted it to be Latin hip hop, and but that's not what the case was. You have Italians, Irish, Jewish. I mean, I got Brazilians. I got all kind of Latins from all over the world, Asians from all over the world that love my music. So it broke that barrier. It broke those borders that everybody wanted to harness. That it was only that's why you never hear me Latinos, and you never hear me say nothing like that.
Yeah.
You'll never hear me say that because it doesn't pertain to my career. I've been to Germany, I've been to Brazil, I've been to Colombia, I've been to all many countries like this and that love me and that adore me and I know that my audience is multicultural. It's a whole bunch of nations out there that love me and I'm not going to target one to disrespect another. They're my family. That's why I love everyone. I don't care who you are, Jamaican, black, and I got black community come up to me and tell me, I don't know who you is, but I love you. And I'm like, yeah, praise the Lord. I thank the Lord to God. And they tell me straight up, they say, my brother, I love your music, and I got a lot of. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what demographic. I know freestyle is colorless. It's
That's right.
raceless. It's boundless.
That's right. It really is. It's so pure to the soul, not that many explicit lyrics, if any. And it tells stories, and it tells stories,
Yeah, that's
that
the
relate to
emotional.
people.
Right, that's the emotional factor that's a part of it, which is like when you think about freestyle and you play a song, it brings you back to the park. It brings you back to the heartbreak that you broke up with your boyfriend or you're
Absolutely.
divorced or you had your child and you named your child. It brings you back to those
Yeah.
memories that you reminisce on that. Because I get like that. My mother, rest her soul, when she used to get depressed, she used to put on her Janis Joplin songs and her Clearwater and her rock and roll music, and she used to sing. That's where I got my voice from my mom. She used to sing by herself in the living room, and then she used to throw us out because she wanted to be alone and
Yeah,
reminisce.
absolutely. I can relate to that for sure. But speaking of memories,
Mhm.
you have a hit song called Memories. Tell us the background to that song, Johnny. How did it happen? How were you approached with,
Yeah,
for you to perform it?
that was Jean Latour and Cynthia.
Oh,
Cynthia wrote that
really?
song. Yeah, yeah. They were
Cynthia
going to
wrote
actually
it?
be Cindy's record. They were going to do it for Cindy. Cindy was going to record that song because Jean Latour was her. They were together at the time. They were a couple, and then they told me that they thought about doing the song for Cindy, and they wrote it for Cindy, and then Cindy and them they both talked about it, and they said, you know what? How about if we give it to Johnny? Because it's more like she feels more comfortable giving it to me, and I was like, they asked me, say, I got a song I wrote called Memory. You want to hear it? And I heard it. I loved it. I was like, oh my gosh, this is beautiful. And then I found out I said, why did you want to do it, boo? She was like, no, 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 take it, take it. We'll just take the publishing and everything. Yeah, of course, because and they did that, and the song blew up. Memory.
Wow. This is a little bit of memories. I know y'all know it, but here it is, y'all. Johnny O, Memories, written by one of the queens of freestyle.
Yeah. Can you imagine?
I had no idea. I didn't. Now I know.
Thinking that Cynthia actually wrote them.
Yeah, I did not know that.
I find it dope.
It's very dope. It is, and it's a good part of freestyle history, right? Check it out. Wow. I had no idea. Now, I know you also sing a song with Cynthia, of course, and that's Dream Boy, Dream Girl. Now, that was written by Charlie Rock, right?
Yes. It was called Dream. I think it was called Don't Dream Girl at the time. And that was a record that, I got involved in. At first, it was one-sided. And then they said they had this brilliant idea of making the two work together. So, I got the song and I loved it. Charlie Rock and Makey did the song. And they produced the record and everything. And then me being the way I am, hard-headed back then, I didn't like the melody line. So I changed the melody structure on my verse to sound more melodic, more in tune to the beat and everything.
Yeah.
Which is called Writers, by the way. It is called Writers. I didn't get any, but it's okay. We won't go there. But then in the studio, also, all my fans can tell you, they defend me. They say, well, he wrote the back of the record. And it's true. I did wrote all of the back of the record. But when we was in the studio, after we had got to the point where, okay, we're going to move forward, Johnny, because you changed this melody. It works, but you're not going to get credit. And I was like, whatever. Let's just move on. We got stuck. There was no ending. And we've been there for 12 hours. I was kind of tired and pissed. So I said, you know what? Get Cindy, come over here, Cindy. And I put Cindy in the booth. I said, okay, ready? Record. And they were like, what are you going to do? Just record. Hit record. So I had her going, I started going, you're my dream. And then she would go, you're my dream boy. Then I would go, you're my dream girl. So then they go, okay, I love it. Okay, let's pause it. So then I didn't do my part. Cindy did hers. I came back and did my, and then at the end I said, Cindy, let's do an ooze. She goes, what do you do? Follow me. So we put that right in the middle, in between. And then we're, you're my dream girl. Your love is my baby, yeah. Every day, yeah. Ooh. And we did that 4 times. And I changed one to say, you're my lover, and finished it.
In one day?
In one day. You didn't know one
wow.
day. Cindy's a trooper. When she's dedicated, and then she gets into a mojo, there's no stopping that young lady. She knows what I need. She's very professional young lady.
Now, I may have heard a rumor, and I don't know if it's any true, because you know how rumors
No.
Is there anything about the Dream Girl part for you? Did you relate to any females or any particular girl when you were singing that song?
No. That was just professional. Fantasy Girl, yes. Fantasy Girl was about a young lady my ex-girl, that died of leukemia. She died of leukemia. She was an African-American girl. And she broke up the relationship because she said she didn't want me to see her deteriorate. I don't know if that's an excuse now that I come to think about it so many decades later, but it worked perfect for a beautiful story. So I just went with it. So I'm like this, she passed away. I don't know. We'll see.
Here it is, y'all. A little bit of Dream Boy, Dream Girl, Johnny O, and one of the queens of freestyle, Cynthia. right, get your vocal cords ready, Johnny. You're up. Oh, I hit
I
the
bet you
wrong
didn't know
button.
this. That when we did the song is in 2 octaves. If you listen to when it goes doo-doo, doo-doo-doo, 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 it actually goes from a high key to a lower octave. Doo-doo, doo-doo-doo, 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 and it goes into my voice. Because I do it in an
Really?
octave C, and Cindy, I think she does it D.
Let's see if we can tell. Is it doing your part?
It's between the part when I sing my verse. When I sing my verse. When I do my verse, after the chorus. My baby told me. Watch. Okay, right now it's in the D. It's in the D. Ready? Watch. Ready? Go. Take it down, Elvis, to another octave. Watch. Supernaturally. Watch. Here we go. Right here. The friends told me that I was lucky to have a girl like you.
Yes.
Of all the girls I ever had, the love was never true. The love was never true. You have brought me happiness, a treasure that day when we first met. Yeah, never ever gonna let you go because I love you so. You're my king, girl. You don't neglect me in any way.
Wow.
Make me feel special
You know,
every day.
when listening and playing this song as a DJ, it still is not old. After all these years, it sounds as fresh as it did when it first came out back in the day.
Crazy. Crazy.
It is like, congratulations, y'all killed it on that one. You killed it on all of them for sure, but definitely that is a song I still play. I still play all your songs. Fantasy Girl, Memories. Now my favorite. I told you this.
Yep.
I had trivia one night, music trivia, and you came into the live about a year and a half ago or
Uh-huh.
something, and I told you that my favorite song was "Don't Go Away," and you were like, "Oh, I love performing that song."
I love
Why
it.
isn't one? Why isn't it one of your regulars though? Is it because you have so many
I
other
got so
songs?
many. I got so
Yeah,
many songs. I have some fans that come up to me and tell me, you're not singing I love you? I love
yeah,
you. I always needed you. I'm always on my mind. They love that record. Then I got
yeah,
this, you're not doing Runaway? It's like
right.
I gotta
You
keep
got
mixing up
so
the
many, but you're only performing when you're in with others on the show.
Yep.
Maybe what, 4 songs,
Yeah.
5?
Yeah.
Yeah, so you don't have time. I understand
No,
that,
and
but
they
that,
get only allow you like I'm doing Bobby D's show on Saturday out in California. He's only giving me 10 minutes, and my fans are like saying, "You can't give Johnny 10 minutes. He's
10
nothing there.
minutes.
That's like
What?
Wolverine's Highways and Fantasy, and that's it. And I got to cut
Yeah,
it up still, but that's what it is. That's my career
it's
for
business,
now.
right? I get it. I get it.
Stevie's different. I'm on tour with Stevie and Lisa, and it's different with them because me and Stevie are good friends, and being Stevie the King, I love him. He gives me 25 minutes. He
Wow.
knows he's seen my show, and he gives me the time that I need so that the fans can enjoy and absorb what their dreams and their aspirations. So Stevie, when I'm doing a show with Stevie and Lisa, they love my show and they give me what I need. They give me 25 minutes, 30 minutes sometimes, whatever I want.
Absolutely. That's awesome. That's awesome because the more the fans are gonna love it,
I can
the
share a
more you
real
can
short
perform.
story with you. Me and my road
Please,
manager Lex, we went to
your
Colombia.
DJ.
Yeah, no, yes, he's my DJ and also he's my road manager.
Yes.
DJ Lex. He owns
Okay.
like 3 radio stations out there. Everybody loves him. So we go out to Colombia and we're contracted to do 35 minutes and full pay. And I'm making buku dollars. I'm like making good money. And I'm like, okay, I go out there. they treat me like Michael Jackson. I had people following me from the airport to the hotel. They stayed in the hotel. They stayed in the lobby till I woke up. And I mean, that's the way it is.
Wow.
So I get to this place. I'm doing my 35 minutes. I'm finishing up my 35 minutes, and I get off stage and encore. I did an encore, fantasy encore. And then I get to the back. I'm soaking wet, and my Lex comes up to me. And he says, "I got to talk to you." And I said, "What's up?" He goes, "We got a problem." So, what problem? They love me. He goes, "No, they love you, but they want more." I said, "What do you mean?" He wants to do an hour. I said, "Bro, are you kidding me?" I said, "An hour?" He goes, "Yeah, can you do an hour?" Okay. So we went out there. I didn't say nothing. Let's go. And we did some more songs. So then we made it an hour. I finished the hour. I get off stage. And then Lex comes to me and says, "Yo, Johnny, what?" He goes, "They love you." I said, "I know they love me. What, they want more?" He goes, "Bro, they want from the other album, the song that you didn't do." I said,
What?
"No, man." I said, "Listen, tell them this price." So I put a huge price.
Yeah.
So they would be like,
Because
"No,
yeah, you're tired and you're ready
hey,
to
well,
go.
thank you." And we go back. I said, "Give them that price. Go tell them." And he goes, "I know." And I said, "That's a good idea because they won't. They won't." I said, "Yeah." He came back. He says they're going to pay it. I did a 2-hour show, and they
Wow.
were faithful to pay every dime.
Now, where was this again?
This in Colombia, Medellin, Colombia.
Colombia. Wow.
Yep, and they paid every dime. I must have went out there with 20K, 20K
Bravo.
at least.
That's amazing.
And I was like,
That's
my
amazing.
manager was like, "Dude, that was crazy."
Yeah.
I was singing songs. I was singing songs. I didn't remember the words of the songs. So I was just going like this. I was just like this. I was like, yeah, they were singing a song with me. And I'm going, yeah. I don't remember these words, but hallelujah. Come on. Help me, somebody, help me. I'm singing songs from the old first albums and back albums and albums I never heard of. I'm like, what the melody?
Wow, that's
It's a
crazy.
true
But
story.
I get it. I get it.
I
Though.
recorded that. That's good for a movie scene. It's like, what? It's chaos. Like, what am I singing here? I recorded that.
Hallelujah.
I'm like, hallelujah. I need help, Lord. Send me another Johnny O. Oh my God.
Oh my goodness. Look, welcome in everybody. In case you don't know, this is one of the kings of freestyle, Mr. Johnny O himself. He's joining us, letting us talk about his amazing music career he's had over the years. Thank you all for joining. We appreciate you all for joining tonight.
Mel,
So,
Mel Rico's cracking up. She's like, "That's a funny story."
George Anthony's in here too. He said, "I got you. I'll sing I Love You for you, Johnny."
George is my brother. I love her. I love that guy.
Yeah, he did the show in New Orleans with you.
Yeah, he was. He was the wonderful, and he did the benefit. He did a benefit,
Yes.
capital benefit with me. He
Yes,
just
nice.
the only bad thing about it, he's too pretty. I don't like that. You got to get more.
It gives you
ugly.
some competition. So let me ask you, moving on, let me ask you, what is your favorite song to perform? Which song do you like performing? I think I know what it is, but I want to hear your answer.
Well, I love performing. Wow, that's a really hard question because I love performing all of them. I think the one that I love the most is Runaway Love. I love doing Runaway. Runaway Love is one of my favorite records because when Charlie Baby did that song, he called me. He says, "I got a song for you," and that's like, I just finished leaving Micmac. And I said, "What do you got for me?" And he goes, "Well, it's going to cost you this." And at the time, I was, leaving Micmac, and I was a little hard for money. So I said, "Listen, let's work out a deal. I got a synthesizer workstation. I'll give you." And he heard it with an Akai. I just bought it like
Nice.
1,500. And he was like, "Yeah, let's do. I'll trade that with $1,000 and let's listen to this record." I said, "So what's this record about?" Yeah, I call it Runaway Love. I said, "I heard it, man." I said, "Dude, this record was amazing." And from there, I fell in love with it. I said, "Yeah, we got to do it." That record blew up on radio, man.
Did it?
It was huge.
Here it is, y'all. Here's a taste of it. One of Johnny O's favorite songs to perform. It's called Runaway Love.
You wanna know why? 'Cause Johnny O is here to stay. Love, a special word that's shared by two. An understanding that I love you. Dream all those dreams and you are my fantasy. I feel that things don't always feel right. We must remain strong and go on. Always remember my love that
Love it, love it. Now I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna play the one that I thought was
Right.
your favorite to perform, and this is the one I thought was your favorite to perform.
Oh my God, we can't go on this way. I love that record. I love that
You
record.
always sing this one in
I love
concert.
that song. I can't. I can't do a show without that song.
It's called "We Can't Go On This Way," y'all. Johnny O. This is what I thought his favorite was, but every time I see you in concert, you sing this song, and you are very passionate singing it. You're passionate with all of them, but I think this one touches a special place in your heart somewhere.
Yeah,
I really love this song. That song is so powerful.
Of what you're thinking, what's on your mind. You tell me you want me, but the time isn't right. Something is wrong, I feel it inside my heart. You're asking me to let
I don't want to turn it off.
we can't go on this way. I just want to say, girl, we can't go on this way.
I love you too.
I just want to say.
I love you guys. You guys have got such beautiful comments. I saw somebody wrote down something that I got to address. Somebody
Yeah,
said, I love that
absolutely.
song, Runaway Love. After I love Jealousy. Jealousy. I haven't read that. I haven't. That was one of the songs that I sang in Colombia. How did she know that? No, just kidding.
Jealousy?
I had a song called Jealousy in one of my albums, and it's pretty dope. And I sang that song.
Nice. So that is definitely a true fan there for sure, right?
Oh yeah, she goes into some crazy.
So let me ask you, looking back on your career, is there any song in your catalog that you feel deserved the same recognition as your biggest hits, but never got the spotlight that you thought it would?
Let me see. That was this one. Okay, yes, there's two songs that I wrote. There's one song that I did recently. I like Christian music, and I did a song by the Winans called Tomorrow. And I've been performing it. I was performing it for a while, but it didn't go nowhere because radio changed, everything changed,
Yes.
and so it didn't go nowhere. And right now I'm working with New Era Music and with Willie Lugo, Miami Mike, and we're revisiting certain aspects and some formats of music. So I'm hoping it comes back. Then there was another song that we didn't release it, but it became an underground hit. And if anybody knows this, I performed this record. We're gonna bring it back, but we're gonna release it officially. It's called Rapture Me.
Rapture Me?
Rapture Me. And everybody that heard that record, they will, oh my gosh, this record's beautiful, Johnny. And I did it. It's called Rapture Me by Johnny O. And it's an elevator music. It's elevator music. It's like lobby music, but it's so beautiful. I sang it. People would come up to me and say, I gotta buy this record. They used to tell me, where do you get this record? I said, I don't remember which album, but I'm not sure if it's the second album or which album it was. I think it was the second album or the third, but I had it in there and I started performing it. And then my manager, and by the way, in Louisiana, the show that you went to, the DJ there told me he made me sing it. You were there when I sang that song, Rapture Me. I
I got
sang
I
Rap for
got
Me.
it. I got a copy of it. I was there. I do
Yeah, and
I
then he
do
made me sing
remember.
it. And then he advised me. He said he told me, Johnny, you got to put this back out. He goes, bro, I play this music today to these people. They think that it's a brand new song. I said, are you kidding me? That one. Play that song.
This is it. It's Rapture Me. Johnny O. Now y'all gonna revisit it and just kind of bring it up to date with today's
Yes.
style?
Yes. But the
Gotcha.
vocals, the arrangement's going to remain the same. It's beautiful. Listen to it. Beautiful. Beautiful.
Rapture Me, y'all. Johnny O. Thank y'all all for joining. We appreciate each and every one of you. If y'all like it, put the fire emojis in the chat. Let Johnny know.
I love
Keep
it.
going, keep going.
That song is sick. I love that song.
It is wonderful to know that you are everything that I have dreamed for, yeah. Lovely lady, don't be conformed to settle for any man. Let me fulfill your dream. Yeah, yeah. Let me wrap you.
Amazing. I love it, man. I can't wait. Now you got me excited. Nice, nice, nice. Now, so that was recorded a long time ago, right?
Yeah.
And then you're gonna try to put the new flair to it
Yeah.
and make it a even better hit than it
Better
was
hit.
back in the day.
Yeah.
Absolutely. I love that idea. Love it, love it, love it. I love the song. I love the everything.
Groove. Yeah, it's a beautiful
yeah,
song.
absolutely. So
Love you too, Danny.
in case y'all just joining, this is the amazing Johnny O right here. We thank him for joining us. I've already thanked him once. I'm going to thank him all throughout the show because it really means a lot that someone in your caliber and the top of the genre really gives back to the freestyle family by doing things like this for us. It really means a lot because we get to hear the real Johnny O. When we see you in concert, you sing your songs, and not a lot of people, get a chance to talk to you just for whatever reason. So this is a chance for them to get a little bit closer to you and to understand what type of person you are and how great of a person you are. So thank you, brother. I really appreciate that.
I'm normal.
So yeah, absolutely. So moving on, you were part of freestyle during its golden era.
Mhm.
So what was happening behind the scenes, like in the studio, at the clubs, that the fans today never got a chance to see?
Let's say this is
Just tell us what you can.
this is the turmoil, the confusion, the jealousy, the family feud. But they were all coming apart at the seams. It was just, back then it was a bunch of cliques and a bunch of things that were happening that, it's just, we wasn't a family. We really wasn't. It was more competition, headbutting and stuff of that nature, and it really hurt us, And but for my career, it was different because I got more involved in the fans, and I got more involved with other people back then. Because of the headbutting and the clicks and stuff, I just didn't want to be involved in it. So I started dealing with other people, and I got involved with Latoya Jackson and the Jackson family, and I got Stephen Izzard, who was the head choreographer for Latoya Jackson. He came on board with me, and that's when I got Chad Brown, Neil Hope, and we started tearing up stages and just destroyed
Nice.
stages and stuff of that nature. So I started going into different genres of music and making friends with a lot of different big people. Big. I met Michael's father and stuff. I didn't meet Michael. Everybody asked me, "Did you meet Michael?" No, I never met Michael. I met Latoya. We had a relationship with Latoya when she was with Jack Saffron and
Well,
stuff.
when you
So,
dance, it definitely shows that you got some
no, yeah, I'm influenced
dance
by Michael.
moves from Latoya.
Oh yeah, most definitely. Her and Janet too. Janet Jackson.
She's
Yeah,
amazing
I
as
got that
well.
those snaps, clicks, and all that stuff, and that moves and stuff. I still do it today. I saw somebody people putting out there. He gets on stage, he goes crazy. Because it's true. I
We
go
love
crazy.
it. We love it though because it's the energy. Like we feel your energy when you're performing. We
No,
we
I
feel
don't.
it.
I don't want to be boring. It's not from. It's not me. I mean, you're paying all this money to go see a good concert to enjoy yourself. I went to see Frankie Valli, and I felt so bad. He looked like a
Oh,
zombie.
I heard the
It broke my
stories
heart.
about
It
that.
broke
Yeah,
my heart. And then I went to see Diana Ross. She was phenomenal. She was like, I forget, 82 or something like that. She's phenomenal. She just
killing it.
danced, but she just changes her dresses and she sounds like a records. I saw Gloria Gaynor. She was there,
Amazing. Yeah.
but they were helping her, and she forgot some of the words, and it was real cute. But you know what? The fans loved her, and there was,
Yes.
and my wife is going to go see Lionel Richie soon, and all these,
Oh, that's
and
really nice.
no one cares anymore about age. What they wanted to see is a good show,
Yes.
and would I go see Frankie Valli again? Yes, I would. Yeah, I will do it again because I love him. I love his
Yeah.
music, and I don't care if he doesn't dance. He does a good show. He's got everybody else doing what he needs to do. And that's what I do. Me, everybody always tell me, you don't need dancers. My wife keeps telling me, you don't need dancers. You got it.
You got it. Yeah, you don't.
I got my membership. Everybody knows here's the Bengay membership. Bengay. I'm good to go. I'm good. I'm good for another 10 years.
I already told you that "Don't Go Away, Girl"
Oh, I
is
love
my
the-
favorite song that you sing.
Yep. That's my
So I
song.
got to play a little bit of
Man.
this song. And I want you to tell us a little background behind this song as soon as we listen to it.
Yeah.
This is Johnny O, y'all. In case I know you heard it in my lives. I'm sure you heard it before. It's "Don't Go Away." Johnny O, one of the kings of freestyle, is with us right now. And I say one of the kings of freestyle because I say that it's like a Mount Rushmore of kings, right? 4 or 5 of y'all are at the top. Thank y'all for joining tonight. Ready? Oh,
Everybody loves that stuff. I love it.
amazing, man. Amazing. That is my favorite Johnny O track right there. Y'all, if y'all got questions for Johnny, hold on to them. I'm going to take a couple of questions from the chat in just a couple of
Absolutely.
minutes. So please get your questions ready. But I do want to talk about this next song because this next song is one of your recent songs, and you just put this one out not long ago. I was one of the first to get it. I am proud to say I was one of the first DJs to get it. And it's a remake of a song by Christopher Cross.
Oh my
It's
God.
called Sailing. Can you
Oh
tell
my
us about
God.
that and how it started?
Yeah, I grew up on Christopher. I am a big fan of Christopher Cross. I love all his music. Oh my gosh, the guy is a genius. And so I was practicing this record because I had to do a couple of concerts. And then one day Saul calls me up, and he does nothing to know what I'm doing. Okay, no,
Right.
and this is the truth. Okay, I'm practicing this song. I'm reminiscing back on this song. I don't know why, but I'm doing it. I'm loving it. Sailing and the other song that he had, just enjoying it, crazy. And then all of a sudden he called me and says, "I got a surprise for you." So what's that? Go to your inbox. So I go in the inbox and I hit it, and he played the music to Sailing. And I'm like, "Dude, how'd you know?" He goes, "What do you mean? I was practicing this for 2 months." And he goes, "This, no way." I said, "Yeah, way." He goes, "That's crazy because I thought that the Lord told me to do the song for you." I'm like, "Are you kidding me?"
Wow.
Yeah, and so we did it. And then the thing about it was, I didn't want to destroy a masterpiece. What I wanted to do was to bring the masterpiece to this era, maintain its core, masterpiece core, and present it
Yes.
to the people and show them what a masterpiece that Christopher Cross did. And I
Yes.
wanted to honor him. That's all I wanted to do was to honor him. I don't want to take no credit for the song; it belongs to him. But I wanted to bring him to my audience and say, "Listen, this guy's amazing. Check out his music as well."
Absolutely. And this is Johnny's version of the it's a beautiful song. Even your rendition of it, Johnny, is just amazing. It's a beautiful song and you kept its
Yeah.
everything, right? Listen, y'all,
Well,
Sailing.
Christopher, this is for you, Christopher.
Well, it's not far down to paradise. At least it's not for me. And if the wind is right, you can sail away. Find tranquility. Oh, the canvas can do miracles. Just you wait and see. Believe in me. It's not far to Neverland. No reason to pretend. And if the wind is right, you can find your innocence again. Oh, the canvas can do miracles. Just you wait and see. Believe in me. Ooh, sailing takes me away to where I've always heard it could be.
Yes, Willie Lugo, this is the new era version.
Just a dream, the wind to carry me. Soon I will be free.
Just a beautiful track.
To see it is the best of me. And I'm sailing.
Love it. Very powerful.
Hello.
I love it, man.
New era. New era music, baby.
Congratulations.
Can't touch him.
Yeah. We got Will Lugo in the chat. He says
Yeah.
hello.
Willie, what's up, Willie? Shout out to my Willie. Willie, Mike, Miami, Mike.
Absolutely. So let me ask you, Johnny. When Johnny O is on his way to McDonald's, if you eat McDonald's, or to the fast food restaurant, or to Walmart, what is on Johnny O's playlist? That's a favorite question.
Oh, my God.
Everybody wants to hear.
A lot of R&B, some rock and roll. I'll always have that kind of music on all the time. I reminisce on the old stuff too. I like to listen to old hip hop, and stuff of that nature. I'm just very eclectic with my music, BG stuff and stuff. I always try to push my vocals,
Yeah.
Michael and stuff. So I listen to that. I love the new calypso. I forgot what they call it. It's like a calypso dance music that they're doing today. It's really cool. I love it. There's a new sound that's come out. I really think I'm grooving on that a lot.
Is that
Just
like the Brazilian stuff? Is that what you're
yes,
talking about?
yeah. I'm
Yes.
grooving on that a lot. I love
Fire.
inspire.
Yes,
Stuff of that
absolutely.
nature. Yeah, it's that kind of stuff that I love. You'll catch me on jazz too. I like a lot of classical and jazz. My wife likes jazz. She loves jazz. So we're just eclectic all over, and stuff. So
That's awesome.
I love music. I'm across the board.
Yeah, yeah. So if you could go back to 18-year-old Johnny O, one
Mhm.
piece of advice before his career took off, what would it be? If you gave him one piece of advice before your career took
I wrote
off,
it
what would
down.
it be?
We're right here. Hold on. Here it is. I would tell him this, and I'm being not being dogmatic. I would tell him Jesus is alive, and He has the better interest in your hand. And I say you're going to become a leader one day, Johnny. Stand firm on your convictions, and have everything read by a lawyer. invest, invest, save a portion of your funds into Bitcoin. You'll learn about that later. I missed that boat. I missed that boat. Somebody go back and
We both
anybody
missed
got
it.
time machine? Time machine, please.
We both
And
missed
learn to
that boat,
love all
brother.
humanity contrary to popular belief. That's it.
That's amazing, man. Amazing. I missed the boat on freaking Bitcoin too, man. I had friends telling me, man, it's this new thing. It's called Bitcoin. You need to invest. And I'm like, man,
I
that's
know.
going to be a
I said the
phase.
same thing. I said
It's
it's
going to be
another
a
scam.
fad.
It's another
Yeah,
scam.
right.
And
Look at us now. We still poor.
yeah, somebody's in Chicago. Somebody told me that this guy was, and you're gonna laugh. He had a store that repaired typewriters, and he had it was a thriving store. And as somebody came in and said, "Hey, Frank, have you heard about the new processors coming out?" And he goes, "Oh, that's not gonna do nothing." And 6 months later, he went out of business.
Yeah.
The processors took over.
Definitely. Definitely. Let me ask you now. I ask all artists this and producers the same question that I interview from George Lamont, Trinier, Deneen, George Anthony, all of them.
Hmm.
What is your take on AI as it relates to music? Any kind of music?
Well, there's a pros and cons. I think that if you use it for creativeness and stuff of nature to a limit, it's gonna be wonderful. But if you start creating these AI groups, and there right now there's I think 500,000 out there right now on Spotify, and they're now
Right.
limiting them. They're starting to come because you got royalty issues, you got publishing issues. You know, the vocals are phenomenal, but the thing is they're not realistic. And
Right.
so where do I go see this recording artist? Where can I go enjoy this person? And I can't. And it takes away from us, the creativity of us,
Yes.
stuff. So I think there's some pros and cons. AI is always going to be here. So we're going to have to figure out how we can utilize it in our lives and be productive about it and be prosperous in it. But then we got to be careful because it can be the next Star Trek hologram thing and they can use it against you. So it's very dangerous.
Yeah.
There should be some regulations and rules on it. I remember I always bring this up to everybody, and I'm going to show my age. I'm a Star Trekkie. And there was an episode with Captain
I
Kirk.
could never do that. There you go.
I remember Captain Kirk was arrested because he jettisoned a pod by the camera focusing on his finger, hitting the button, and he jettisoned a pod with a member of the crew that got jettisoned out to space, and he died. Come to find out that the computer, this is back in 1967, the
Yes.
computer created the hand and make everything fake and created the whole imagery.
Wow.
And then they found out it was the computer that did it because the guy was alive and well living in the engine room. And eventually Captain Kirk hit the
Wow.
movie up and they
That's
all got
crazy.
arrested. But what's the point? AI today, I had my road manager took an image of me and he made me sing Dream Boy Dream Girl with a photograph, and that scared me. I was like, wow, that's scary, bro. He goes, why? I said, you could put me and have me have do something to a young lady or maybe kill a person. And he goes, that's true, Johnny. He goes, yeah, we have to have regulations. That's dangerous.
Yeah, there's a lot of them, what they call them, fakes out there, fake guy, full fakes or whatever
Yep.
they call them,
Yep.
and they can do anything to
Yep.
anybody. So
Anybody.
yeah,
It's dangerous.
it's definitely
It's
something that has
definitely.
to be regulated for
So
sure.
there's pros and cons. There's pros and cons.
Yeah. So Johnny, you know, there you have so much music, like I said earlier. We love all of your songs, but I saw one here
Uh-huh.
that I was kind of surprised that you remade, and I like it. I love it. But here it is. Listen to this one. I love this, by the way, and I did not know that you did this track
Yeah, that
until
was the-
today.
Yeah.
Like I didn't know, and I know all of your music. I think I thought I did.
I can forget the times we shared. My body, my mind, my soul won't let go. Who could have blamed me? How was I to know? I hold you close and never let you go. And I know I'll find my way back to you. When I have been wanting you so long, this kind of love can't be wrong. Why am I need you more than know? This kind of love forever. When I have been wanting you so long, this kind of love can't be wrong.
It's fire.
Diana, I need you more than know. This love will last forever.
That's crazy. Like I love that track, man. I love it.
That was a mistake by ZYX. I
Was
said,
it?
why were you recording this record? Oh, that's your record. I said, no, it's not my record. That's not my record. He goes, oh, it fits you perfectly. I said, yeah, but it's
It
not my
does.
record.
It does. It sounds great. So going back to "Don't Go Away, Girl," I forgot to ask you, how did that happen?
Oh, that was one of my masterpieces. When that was done right after Highways of Love and Memories. Right after I finished Memories, I had that song already finished and done. That song was just a masterpiece. That's a masterpiece.
I mean, it is. Like, are they any special? Do you think about any particular person when you're performing that song?
No, I just basically it's more artistry. If you listen to the song, it's falsetto.
It's got
And
so much
I
soul
wanted
to
to sing
that
falsetto,
song.
and they didn't. I had to write. The Mickey told me and Elvin, they said write the song and do falsetto, and I said that's Don't Go Away Girl. I did falsetto and Don't Go Away Girl. That was my goal
Absolutely.
to do falsetto.
That song, it just touches you in
Yeah,
a place somewhere. Like it has so much soul and it
yeah.
has so much feeling to it that every time I play it, it never gets old to me.
Oh,
Like
that's
I can play it
oh,
every single set and it never gets old, that song. So that's an amazing song. Thank you for that.
no, thank you.
Moving right along, brother. We know that you're a TikToker. Like I said earlier, look, a lot of these artists, are starting to transition from Facebook and other platforms to the tickety talk, right?
Yep,
Yeah,
yep, yep,
I
yep.
got to give you credit. You were one of the very first freestyle artists that I know of personally on this platform.
Yes,
I
sir.
started DJing 3 years ago on TikTok, and you were there like 3 years ago. I know at least 3 years ago you were there. I don't know if you were there before that, but I know 3 years ago you were definitely there because you used to come in my lives all the
Yep,
time. And thank you for that. I appreciate
yep.
that. But how do you feel TikTok and especially TikTok? How do you feel that it? Do you feel it's changed the game any for freestyle music? Like, do you think it's given it a
Of
push?
course. Yeah, of course it has. It's given it some adrenaline. All of the platforms, I gotta give it to all of them. All the platforms, X and Instagram and Facebook, they all have their places. I don't think MySpace works anymore, but I think
It's out of
that has
business.
cobwebs on it. I forgot our password. But no, remember you have one of the questions, what generated our music and what kept it going? It was the internet. It was the internet. The answer to that was the internet, and the internet's been there. I think if the internet was there for during disco, disco would have had somewhat a chance to keep on going, but it didn't. They never got the cut tail. We got it. We got the internet, and the internet today has helped us. TikTok has been a huge push for freestyle, also for people's careers and entrepreneurship and philanthropy and everything. So
Yes.
I don't mind the Chinese spying on me all the time. No, it's a lot. Come on, stop.
Especially now that it's owned by a U.S. company. So
Exactly.
I think
So
we're in
stop.
better shape.
But that's all jokes aside. But it's wonderful. It's a wonderful
Absolutely.
platform. I connect with my fans. I have to learn the new verbiage.
The
I gotta
tickety
make sure
top.
that I unalive myself. So what I mean. But it's just I think it's a great platform. I love it. I
It
love
is.
it.
It's a great platform. I find that, 3 years ago when I started DJing on TikTok, that there weren't many freestyle DJs
Mm-mm.
back then.
Nope.
I was one of a very few. But now it has changed. Like
Yep.
just about everything on my For You page is a DJ, just because that's what I
Yep.
do. But I would say at least 70% of those DJs play freestyle.
Yeah.
So it's a good thing. It's a good way to promote the songs, especially the new songs coming out.
Yeah.
We have some great new songs coming
Yeah,
out.
some
by
great, and I have to acknowledge that. Let me take that time to say that the new artists that are coming out in freestyle, I applaud you because you did what I've always dreamed of back in 1995. In 95, I was probably the only artist, or maybe a handful of artists, that was complaining about something called the Planet Rock beat. I was,
Yes.
dude, it was every record had a pa-choom, pa-choom, pa-choom. And it was like, and the girl was saying, I love you, girl, freestyle. And they sound terrible. I was like, oh my God, what's going on here? It was
Yes.
destroying our market, destroying the market.
Yes.
Today, it's not like that. You got phenomenal singers, great writing, very creative sounds, different formats. Yes, they use the Planet Rock beat here and there when it works, and it's fine, but it's not abusive. You know what I mean? Back then, it
Absolutely,
was
I
like
agree.
every record. I remember going to Germany to do the XYZ, to do Diana and the album, right? The guy came out with a Planet Rock sample, and I said, put that away. Oh, but this is
Put it
freestyle.
away.
Yeah, he goes, but this is freestyle. I said, that's not freestyle. That's garbage.
Yeah, I did notice that Brazil, especially Brazil and some of the Latin countries, like to use that beat a lot with the remixes of songs. They do. I mean, they add some synth here and there, right? But it's the same beat, So it sounds good. I'm not going to say it doesn't, but like you said, it gets repetitious and
Yeah, it's great.
it becomes old after a while.
Mhm.
So after all the success, the hit records, the loyal fans worldwide, what is one accomplishment in your music career that makes you the proudest?
One is this. What I want everyone to learn is how I love every person on the world. To my fans, I reach to all around the world. From one side of the world. My music has went to one. The difference between Johnny, what's the difference between Johnny? Johnny O and Stevie B have went around the world.
Yes.
Okay, that's why everybody goes, oh, he's the king and I'm the king and this. No, Stevie's the king. Leave that alone. Okay, I am one part of the king, and I thank God for that. But I'm not the king. He's the king. But the difference is that I went around the world with Stevie, and Stevie knows that. I've been to Brazil. I've been to Germany. I've been to Colombia. I've been all the way around. I've been everywhere. Canada. I've been everywhere. Mexico. I've been everywhere. And I learned about my Asian fans. I learned about people. So what I want them to learn is that how I love people. I don't judge them by skin. I don't judge them by affiliation, sexuality. I don't care who you are. I love you. And I want you to come to my concerts to enjoy your past and to reminisce and to have a safe haven in my concerts. Not to worry about nothing, but just to reminisce on the music and let me serenade you. That's what I want them to learn. I want to be the Bob Marley
Yeah.
of music, where he got so big in politics, in the sense, I don't want to get in politics, but he got into it where people use his music to calm down the people. I was invited by Eric Adams, by Republican parties, and I still do today, to join in community get-togethers to bring the community together, because I work with the both parties,
Yes.
and stuff, because I love people. I love people. I don't care who you are. I don't care about your accents. I don't care if you wear kilts. I don't care none of that. I just know that I love you. You love my music, and let's have a party. And that's it.
Well, that's a great way to transition into this. This is Johnny O, y'all. I love you. He loves you. We love you too, Johnny O. Here it is, y'all. Johnny O. Thank y'all so much for joining. If y'all new here and you haven't followed me yet, please do that. Follow Johnny. Follow all the DJs and artists and all the creators in the chat. We appreciate you. Love it. I love you. George Anthony has a version of this, and it's
I know just, he wrote that song. He wrote that song.
Yeah, absolutely. It's fire. So, congratulations on
Thank
that. It's amazing. Both of y'all do an excellent job on that song. And
I
thanks
sang
for
the song with
GA.
him. I sang the song on stage with him.
Y'all sing it together sometimes.
Yeah, well, he one time he said, "Johnny, come up and stay with me." And we rocked it together. It was dope. It was incredible.
So much fun that y'all have. Y'all really do. Y'all like brothers. And
yeah.
You could see it, you know,
yes,
when y'all together. Is there any song that I didn't play tonight that you would like me to play?
Yes. There's a song Tim Schomer loves. And he's a good friend of mine in Chicago.
We love Tim.
It's called My One and Only. My One and Only.
All right, let me see. I think I got it. I don't know where.
My One and Only. And I did that song, and there's a little background to it. When I recorded the vocals, I recorded it right here in this room.
Really?
Yeah, I recorded in this room with this mic. Let me show you the mic I recorded. People are going to be like, I got to buy that mic. No, it's not for sale. But this mic right here.
Oh, yeah, that's like one of the old time things.
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah, you can't find them no more.
They're hard to get.
You can't find them no more. Best condenser you ever had.
Yes.
And I, as soon as I finished the song, I wrote the song for my Lord and Savior Jesus, and to reminisce on His love and to thank Him for giving me my voice and to giving me my mom and everybody and the fans and everything, my career, and I thanked them so much. But then I felt an overwhelming love that came into the room, and I started crying, and I started crying heavy, and I just thanked them, and I said, Lord, I dedicate this song to you. I hope it touches a lot of lives, and it has. A lot of people, when they hear the song, they go, this is beautiful. And, so I hope you enjoy it.
It's called My One and Only by Johnny O. You heard the story. You're getting it firsthand, and it's fire. You perform this one a whole lot. Thank y'all so much for joining tonight. We're going to be wrapping up with Johnny O here in a couple of minutes. Please get your questions ready. I'm coming to y'all in just a couple of minutes. We're going to take 2 or 3 questions from the chat. I'll tell you, don't put them out there yet. I'll tell you when. Right now, let's enjoy this amazing track by the one and only Johnny O.
Feeling the thought so mutual. Passion burning inside like fire. A strong desire for you. Moments captivated by time. Finding myself overthinking about you. I want this to ever end.
We're going to talk about that too. I'm glad you reminded me. Look how beautiful that is, y'all. Johnny paints, and he painted that. We're going to talk about that right after this song, Johnny. That's Cynthia, right? Yes. So he's an artist. He does this in his spare time as a hobby, y'all, and they are for sale. So we're going to get some information about that here in just a second. But that's all Johnny O. He did that all himself. Wow. That's beautiful, Johnny. I saw a few of them that you had on your videos, and they are all amazing. Wow. That is powerful.
Yeah, thank you.
That is powerful. And I've seen you perform it several times on video, and I've seen you a couple of times in person. Just an amazing song, very touching. It touches the soul. I see why Tim loves it. That's a fire track.
He plays it a lot. He used to. Oh my God, it's huge. Love you too.
Yeah.
Love you too. Love you too, everybody. I see those beautiful comments.
So tell us about, we're going to be wrapping up here in about 10 minutes. So
Yeah.
tell us about, because I know you're going on tour this weekend and you got lots of things going on. So tell us how you got started with the art, when you got started, and did you start just on a hunch, or could you always draw?
It was weird because when I was young, and as a boy, I drew comic books. My thing was Hulk. I collected Hulk. And then I got into the X-Men, Spider-Man, and stuff. So I used to draw what you saw on the magazine, on the comic book. I put it on paper. And then when I got into elementary and middle school, I used to go into the art schools, and I used to draw stuff where the teachers were like going, "You are really good." And I did a Sphinx one time, and it looked just like it. I did the colors and everything. The teacher was like bringing the principal in and said, "You're really good." Then my music career started, and I just let it go. My wife came back, and she started saying, "Babe, go back to your art." And then she goes, "Sweetheart, you can draw. You're amazing." And I was thinking, yeah, but I don't got time. And then one day I'm driving, I'm doing real estate. I'm driving, and sorry to say, if you see free food, I usually do a U-turn and go after it.
Me
I
too.
saw
Like
no free
always.
food in front of this giant electronics store. It's gigantic. It's like Walmart, right? It's
Right.
called Jetson. They call it Jetson here in Florida.
Oh, okay.
So I went to get the food because it smelled good. And I went in there, I parked the car, crazy, walk over, and I noticed that they're doing an art gallery showing. And I walked in there. Long story short, it was something called, the proper way of saying it's called the Black Negro paintings. And that's the way, because back in the day, the times of apartheid time, back in that time,
Right.
what they did was to make money, they made paintings and they sold them on the highways. And they sold them for $25, $50, $10, whatever.
Yeah.
And they brought food for their families. So I saw this beautiful thing, and then there's other art there. So I was like, oh, man, it's really inspired me. I was like, man, I could do this, and I could do that one, and I could do that one. And then I went and I told my wife, and I went and bought like all this painting stuff.
How long ago was this?
Huh?
How long ago was this?
This is about a year ago. About one
only
year.
a year ago.
One
Okay.
year ago. And then I did my first painting. This is my very first painting. This is my very first painting.
Amazing paintings, y'all.
Okay.
Like he's got
This
some
is
good
my
stuff.
very, very first painting. Now, when I went and got this painting done, I went to Hobby Lobby to get it framed. And the manager there said, "Sir," I said, "Yeah, something wrong?" She goes, "No, I'm an art enthusiast." And I said, "Okay." And she goes, "What you just created here was beautiful. I would love to see, but maybe you want to get rid of it." I said, "No, not yet. But thank you. I made this."
Wow, Johnny, that's amazing.
That was
Look
my
at that,
very first
y'all.
painting. My very first painting.
That's your first
My
painting?
very first painting I made.
How long
Then I
did it
put it
take to
digital.
do that?
Yeah, I did that. It took
How
me
long?
5 days. 5 days.
5
To make
days? That's it?
Yeah, 5 days. Yeah, because I
Wow.
had to do. You have to do colors in the back. Then I got busy and stuff, but but I want to make sure it was right. And when
So
I
now, do
saw
you
this,
sell
like,
these?
yes, this is for sale.
So
This
where can someone buy a piece of your art?
JohnnyOMusic.com. Go to JohnnyOMusic.com or TikTok shop. I'm starting to put it on the TikTok shop or JohnnyOMusic.com. You could buy, if you don't want to pay for the master because it might be a little expensive, get reprints. I got reprints left and right. You can buy them.
Nice. Yeah, so y'all can DM him or
Oh,
go
yeah.
to his
Yeah.
website, JohnnyOMusic.com, and you can pick up any one of those copies right there.
Yeah.
I
I
mean, pick up
also,
any one of the paintings
anyone they
or
want.
a
And then
copy.
another thing that we're doing, and you're the first one I'm going to be introducing this, is you can commission me. You can send me a photograph of yourself or your family, and then I take it. You pay me half, and then you pay me the other half later. It's called commissioning. They do it. Artists do it all the time. And then I make a portrait. I make a 16 by 20 portrait. I paint it. I make it whatever you want, colors if you want. If you want just straight face, but I always do the background. I always tell them, let me do the background. But I like to do color. I love color.
Yeah.
And then I give them to. So I'm starting to do commissions now too.
That's amazing, man.
Yeah,
I'm so happy for you because I'm sure that when you're creating these works of art, because that's what they are, it gives you a peace of mind and it takes you away from this crazy world. And sometimes people need that break, right? And
Yeah.
I'm sure that this is a way. My break is DJing. Like
Yeah.
it takes
Yeah.
me away,
It takes me
right?
away. And this does it the same. I usually listen to sermons, or I'll listen to music, or I'll listen to we were a crazy freestyle. I had a mega mix of freestyle, and I just go into my world and I just start painting and just enjoy. That's my world. I
We
love it.
got another artist in the chat, and I'm gonna mention his name because he is a gentleman who is from California. His name is Paulie Vibes. You might have seen him around. He's always in love and freestyle, but he draws every Friday, just like in a split box like this on JDT's Live in the mornings when they play freestyle music, and he hand draws everything and colors it in and stuff like that. He's coming up through the ranks and he does an amazing job. So I do want to give him a shout out because
Yeah.
Paulie Vibes is amazing with his drawings as well.
Love you,
And
Bob.
I would love to hook y'all two up. Maybe
That
y'all
would be
can
wonderful.
do something together. That would be
That'd be
great.
great. That would be wonderful.
His name is Paulie Vibes. You'll see him in the chat, but if you get a DM from him, you'll know who he is.
I will. I will say what's up, Paulie.
All right. So yeah, big shout out to Paulie Vibes and everyone here tonight. We love you all. Now, before we let you go, Johnny, I promised the chat that I would, let them ask a couple of questions.
Let them
But
ask a
before
question.
we do that, one other question I have for you, and we talked about it in the beginning of the live, and we said we'd get to it later. How did you become a pastor?
Oh, the that had to become. I've been a pastor now since 2019, and then I was an evangelist from Christian Life Center, and actually a pastor back then. I was with the Christian evangelist system back there. What happened was I just in '96 when Runaway Love came out, it was blowing up, and at that time I decided to leave it alone. I just wanted to just search for the Lord, and that's where I started learning about singing live and stuff. Because in the churches, you don't sing over your tracks. They don't.
Yeah, it's live, right?
It's live. And if you stink, they still love you. That's the best part about it. They don't throw you out. That's the one thing that they like. I like that part. But
Right.
from there, I got ordained as a pastor, and then started doing, outside work in music. That's basically it. Singing accompaniments, Christian, only Christian. And that's when the Lord spoke to my heart, and He said, "Am I not worthy of freestyle?" And I said, "Yes, Lord." And so He sent me back to the freestyle. And then in 2019, I met with Kim Lugo, Willie Lugo's wife, and she's my deacon today. And we brainstormed on getting. I told her I'm going to start a church, Synagogue Church of Jesus Christ, which you could go to Synagogue Church at cojc.com, and you could join our church every Wednesday night. We have Bible studies, and we always study just the Bible. We use workbooks, so that
And y'all do that online?
we do it online, all online.
Oh,
And when
nice.
COVID hit, it didn't affect our church. We kept going through it online, and everybody stayed firm. We prayed for each other. We held each other accountable, and we filled with information. My deacon happens to be a director of fuel company out there. She's one of the heads of there. Willie's the director. I mean, so I got really wonderful people in my.
So they could reach out to you or Willie
Yeah.
Lugo to be a
Oh,
part of
Lily
that.
Lugo and join the church. There's
Yes,
no
that's good.
obligations. We're biblically based. We're non-denomination. We don't believe in religion, but we don't frown on religion. We love everyone, and we just want to show the love of God and teach you how to be an effective Christian with power. There's one thing different. You got to know about power and love and grace, and you learn all that. And we just grow. We grow with the Word of God, and that's basically it. And it's just wonderful what God has done. And that's how I became a pastor. And so now our church has been recognized with the government. It's going to be 501c3 very soon. I just
Nice.
certified
So
it.
that
Yeah,
means you're going to be nonprofit for
nonprofit. We're going to be
nonprofit.
nonprofit very soon.
Yeah.
So I affiliated everything, did all the paperwork and everything, filled out my
Nice.
1023, and we're good to go. So we're going to be 501c3 very soon, and we're doing phenomenal. The church is growing. We just read just today we did a board meeting, so it's fun.
That's
And everybody
amazing.
loves, yeah. But the thing about that, what people love about me is what I tell people. God wants you to have a relationship with you. Your religion's good for people, and religion does its thing, and that's hey, good for you. I applaud you. But that's not here. That's not what I read in the Bible. What I read in the Bible is that Jesus died on the cross because he wants to have a relationship with you. He wants to tell you, love on you, make you successful when you go through hurts and trials and tribulations. He wants to hold your hand through it, guide you. He's going to send the help of the Holy Spirit. He's going to and you're going to commune with the Father. It's going to be a real relationship. And that's when I said, what would you say to the 18-year-old Johnny O, that Jesus is alive and he has your better interest? Because everybody, they get scared of the word Jesus. Oh my God, it's a religious deity. No, it's not. It's a loving Father who sent his son to die for us so that we might get eternal life, so that we can love one another. We got enough bigotry and hate,
Oh, yeah.
racism, and all kind of garbage. I want to, something else. I want peace. I want shalom. I happen to be Jewish, so I don't even believe in Jesus. But when I found out that he was a Messiah, when I read the Bible, I said, "Oh my gosh, he's real." I said, "I got to give my life to this man.
Yeah.
He's God." And so I did, and he's manifested himself with love. If I never receive a miracle, just the love of the people by him is enough for me to believe that he's alive. And that's what I do. That's what I do with my music. When I get up there, what do I tell everybody? I always say when I get on stage, I say, "I love you and Jesus loves you too. Good night." And everybody else says it, Jesus. And people come up to me, my fans, and they say, "Thank you for saying that name. Thank you
Yeah.
for saying my Lord's name." And I say, "He's my Lord too." We don't need to ram it down people's throats. We don't need to scare people. We don't need to do that. That's the wrong way. Just be yourself. Just
Yes.
relax. He'll do the rest.
Yeah, I felt it was real important to touch on that because I know it's a big part of your life and it's been a big part of your life for many years, right? So this interview would not be complete without talking about that. So absolutely, I've been knowing that about you, and I love every part of it. I just think it's amazing.
Yeah,
So
you don't need to be adamant to convert the world right away. That's not what our calling is. You're just to be a light. Just be a light. Just be there for people. Sometimes sometimes shut your mouth and listen. That's all you got to do. Just listen.
it's crazy you said that because my dad used to tell me when I was younger. He used to say, "Close your mouth and listen because as long as your mouth is moving and you're talking, you can't learn anything."
Come on
Right?
now. Come on.
So snip it and listen.
Exactly. That's what you got to do. And that speaks volumes to people. And that's how you cross over demographics. That's how you cross boundaries, and you can start loving all kind of people: Indian people, Jamaican people, Irish people, German people, Brits, and it won't matter because they'll love you before they see you inside, not for the skin color, not for the face. They look at the heart, the inside. That's what they know.
Yeah, and we know you as a great person. just from seeing you perform, seeing your videos. I love just watching you dance in your videos, man. Sometimes you be getting down, but I'm telling you,
I try. I'm
I'm
watching the
like,
videos to try.
look at Johnny, boy. He
But
still got it, man.
I used to break dance and I used to do popping.
Yeah.
Today, those break dancers, man, I'm shocked they don't end up in the hospital. They're flying in the sky. I'm like, what the melody?
I'm telling you. Chat, if y'all got a question for Johnny, go ahead and put it out there. We'll take two. I saw one from Tony Cruz. Tony Cruz is asking, what studio was Fantasy Girl recorded in years ago?
Oh my God, Platinum in Jersey. It's called Platinum in Jersey, and it had the biggest SL billboard you could ever imagine. The thing was like, I couldn't even put it in this room. That's how big it was. It was on that board. I remember the price at the time. It was $500,000.
Really?
Yes,
Wow.
it was $500,000, $500,000. It was a board like this. It was gigantic. It was all kind of buttons. It was like if it was a Boeing 777. I'm like, what the baloney? And we did that. We did Fantasy Girl in there. Jimmy Tunnel came in there. I remember sitting
Oh,
there watching
really?
Jimmy Tunnel
Oh,
when he was
yeah.
vocalizing.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
he's going like, I'm like, holy cow, this guy's got a voice. I said, wow, that was the first time I met Jimmy Tunnel. He was a sweetheart. Jimmy Tunnel was a sweetheart.
Johnny,
Okay.
I'm sorry. Brandon wants to know, how come you weren't on Club MTV back in the day or any other TV shows like that? Were you ever invited to perform on Club MTV or any of those shows?
That was a management situation that I wrote in my book. My management didn't have the know-how and the chutzpah to keep me going. That, and back in the day, we were charging 1,500, 2,000, 1,800 a show. Well, other artists in R&B and in pop were charging 7,000 to 14,000, 20,000.
No.
So, and we were
So
on
you
the
didn't get
same
the short end.
Yeah, we was on the same charts. And then my record label, not to put them down, but they didn't do no videos. We didn't get no videos. Fantasy Girl never got a video. Highways, Memories, no one. Cindy could bring it up to you too and tell you. We went up to them and said, hey, we want some videos. And they would throw it in our face. What do you want, videos or promotion? And we would say both. Both.
Right. Like
It was
everybody else.
both.
Right.
And I remember Cindy arguing with him, I need a publicist. And she eventually got it. She got them to pay for it, and they cut her off right away. They like, real fast. They did it like for a short duration, cut her off. So it was management, and it was the record label.
DJ Loco wants to know, other than Cynthia, what other artists have you performed with that what other artists have you performed with that you would like? What? I'm trying to understand the question. I guess he's asking, what other artists would you like to perform with that you haven't, like Cynthia?
Oh, okay. I sang. I just finished doing the concert. I did it with Raquel. We rocked it. We destroyed it. I did one with. Who else did I have sung with that was on stage? Oh my gosh, so many. I would love to sing on stage with Lisa. I'm all cried out.
Oh,
Never
wow.
wanted to be in. And I'll do the guy part.
Yes.
On the street, oh, be in the background. Then y'all do the guy part, then she'll be singing. She do her part. I would love to do that. I'll blow people away. I would love to do it with
Yes.
Lisa.
That would be great.
That
I
would be
love
phenomenal.
that.
I'd love to be on stage with her. And another person I think I enjoy getting on stage would be Judy Torres, because Judy's my mentor.
Yes.
And
One of
I
the
think
queens.
we have me and Judy would have a dance off at the time.
Yeah, absolutely. So Mama Titi said, Johnny, do you remember the Rolling Ring Hot Wheels in the 90s you performed?
Yes,
what
I
that
do.
is.
Fantasy
What
Girl.
is
Yes,
that?
yeah, that was huge. And they used to put a stage in the middle, like this. And
At
I
the
used to
skate ring or
yeah,
something?
in the skating ring. Yes, sir. And then they would
Oh.
shut it down. They would put it more towards the back so that people, could. And they used to pack it in, and they used to. Fantasy Girl would go off, and they would play Fantasy Girl. That was a roller skating song.
Yeah, yes, for sure. It's got the right BPM.
Absolutely.
So Blue Eyes wants to know, are you working on any new freestyle music right now?
Yes, we are doing rap. We're going to be working on Rapture Me
Yeah, we talked
immediately.
about that earlier.
Yeah, we're going to be working on Rapture Me. We are working with Willie and Miami Mike on doing a new project. The second project called Sailing's doing phenomenal, but we're gonna now get ready for the next one. And then Rapture Me. We're gonna be concentrating on that. I just finished doing a song called Knock Knock. And then I had this record called Uptown that I did on the cruise. If anybody remember, I did a song called Uptown. And we got a lot of projects that we want to put out there. Uptown is a Christian record. It's about a person that's struggling with cancer, and
Oh wow.
it's just a beautiful song. It's a beautiful
A lot
song.
of people can relate to that, to cancer. I mean, I'm sure everyone has lost someone that they known or have been related to with cancer. My sister just passed away last October
Oh, I'm
with
sorry.
ovarian cancer. So yeah, absolutely. So, that's going to be a very touching project.
Yep.
So I'll take one more question. It's really just a quick one. SB wants to know if you remember Rick's Bar in Casanova.
Yes, I do. Oh yeah, everybody knows Rick's
Bring
Bar
it, bring it back
in
to mind. Where's
Casanova.
that
Oh my
at?
God, Casanova. Oh my God.
Where's that at, Johnny, in Florida?
Rick's Bar. Rick's Bar. Well, if I remember Rick's Bar, that would be Casanova. Casanova. Is that on Miami? Let me think. Rick's Bar.
SB,
I
where's that at?
know. Ask where is it? Miami? Miami? Casanova.
She she's gonna put it. Oh, Mama Titi said yes. Volo said
Yes.
yes.
Yes. Rick's Bar. Yeah, I remember
Wow.
Rick's Bar.
Club 1235 Miami.
Miami, 1235 in Miami. Yep, that was the Casanova.
Wow. Wow.
Yeah, and then there was another one out there. I forgot the name of the other one. There was one very famous. But now I'm doing the Hard Rocks. That's what I'm doing. That's all the ones
Oh,
that
really? The Hard Rock
I do all the Hard Rocks.
in
Yep,
Miami?
all of them.
I've been there
Miami,
before.
Atlantic City, Las Vegas, New York. I do all of
That's amazing.
them.
So before we let you go, we're getting ready to let you go. I want to thank you. Like I said earlier, you are amazing for doing this for this community. We appreciate it. This is something that you don't do many interviews, so I appreciate you. Accepting this interview, and I am honored and blessed that you did it. I will tell anybody that. So I want to thank you for that.
Thank you.
What do you have coming up as far as shows? I know you have one Saturday night,
Yeah,
right? This
that one,
Saturday.
Ontario, California. I'm going to be working with the Bobby D Presents. We're going to do a Stevie B and Lisa presentation. I'm going to be opening up for them. And then I'm working with Alan Beck and Pacific Group. And I'm basically doing a lot of shows with Alan Beck. He's really taking a huge chunk of the market. And by the way, he's getting a lot of actors coming to the shows. A lot,
Really?
a lot. I mean, a lot. And
Wow.
so it's really coming. His thing is blowing up. And
And that's
so
on the West Coast,
and
right?
that's on, no, he's all over. He's West Coast. He's all over.
Oh, he's
He
all
does
over.
yeah, because he does also R&B. He used to do hip hop, but he doesn't
Oh,
do it anymore.
so that's the one with DJ Slice, right?
Yes, yes.
Okay, gotcha. Pacific Group.
So he's Pacific. Yeah, so he's doing that. And Robert, I want to shout out to him. And Natalie, shout out to them. Alan Beck, my boss. I always call him my boss. My boss. He laughs because he knows he's my boss. It's the truth. I love him. He called me the Energizer man.
Energizer Bunny.
Yeah, he called me the Energizer man. The bunny, though, Charlie. But he called me that. You're my Energizer. He goes, you take the stage and you freaking burn it up. I was like, yeah, you know it. I love it. I love the stage. So yeah, we're
Absolutely.
touring with him. And just we're doing a lot. I mean, we're working with Latif. We're working with Fever Records. Fever
Oh,
Records.
Fever
Shout out to
Records?
Sal,
Really?
Sal Patello. He's
Nice.
he's my main man. I love him, and so we're doing a lot of stuff.
That's amazing.
Mhm.
Thank you once again, brother. I appreciate it. Ladies and gentlemen, the amazing Johnny O. Like
Thank you, Eduardo.
yeah, check it out. Wait, I even got this for you. Check this out. Thank you. Yeah. The audience thanks you. No, but on the real, the Freestyle family really thanks you for doing this. We love you, and we're gonna roll out to this song tonight. Thank you so much. I hope we talk again one day very soon. I am trying to do something in New Orleans with a different promoter. So if that happens, we'll definitely be in touch, bro. Absolutely. We gotta have Johnny O, bro. Gotta have Johnny O. Here it is, man. Thank you, Johnny. We love you, brother.
Bye, everybody.
It's called Kiss and Say Goodbye.
Oh,
How
no!
appropriate, right? You remember this one?
Yes, I love that song.
We sing because of our obligations and the ties that you have.
Yeah.
We've been meeting here every day. And since this is our last day together, I wanna hold you just one more time. When you turn and walk away,
Amazing.
don't look back. I wanna remember you just like this. Let's just kiss and say goodbye.
I had to meet you here today. There's just so many things to say. Please don't stop me till I'm through. This is something I hate to do. We've been meeting here so long. I guess what we've done, wrong. Please, darling, don't you cry. Let's just kiss and say goodbye.
Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, Johnny O, the king of freestyle. We'll see you next time, brother. Thank you so much. I'll be in touch, man. Thank you. Wow, y'all. The king of freestyle was just here. One of the kings.
It's gonna hurt me, I can't lie.
Wow.
Understand me, but won't you try. Let's just kiss and say goodbye.
Thank y'all so much. Like, y'all have no idea what that just meant to me. Having over 100 people here in this chat, 100 members of the freestyle family here for one of the kings of freestyle. It means the world to me. Thank you so much for your support. It really, truly, truly means the world.
Let's just kiss and say goodbye.
Wow. Such an amazing guy. Such an amazing artist. And an amazing human being. Thank you so much. I hope, hey, there's William. He's always late. We're not surprised. Thank you, William. Thank you, Jackie, Lala, Patty, Espy, Jess, my queen, Romina, Angie, Miss 305, Blue Eyes, Mary, DJ Moves, Gigi Couture, my VIP Carmen. Listen. Tito, Jersey Girl, LL, Bonnie, DJ Juice, Mariposa, Melody Roby Show, Lisa, to you. Ellen, the Louisiana girl. Thank y'all so much for the support. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I hope I did y'all right. Janine, the dancing queen, Renee. Capster with the follow. What we doing? I pray. He was just here, y'all. What? Oh, you want me to dance? You want me to dance with 305? I feel like a dancer. Thank you, Patty. Inside Zone. That's right, Ellen. Let's go. Our love is all. Thank y'all so much for the support tonight. Y'all always support me, not just tonight. Especially for the interviews. Y'all are amazing. Thank you so much. We got another big one lined up. Freestyle family, y'all showed out tonight. Thank you. That's for the freestyle family. Mama TT. Oh, I love you too, Patty. Y'all are amazing, really. Thank y'all so, so much. I can never thank y'all enough. Y'all are amazing. Y'all want to do another amazing track by one of the kings of freestyle? I love you too, my queen, Jess. Thank you, Mary. I love you too. Well, absolutely got to do another one. Our love is all. Absolutely love that queen, Patty. Again. Oh, okay, Patty. I like that. I like that idea. I pray. Here to stay. I really want you to stay now. I want you to stay because I love you not ending this way. Don't go away, girl. Don't go away. I need you to stay. Here to stay. I really want you to stay now. I want you to stay because I love you not ending this way. Patty said she wanted to hear the sailing song again. This is Johnny O, y'all. He said he did this song, he remade it to give props to Christopher Cross because he was such an amazing artist that he wanted to bring him to the forefront again because he deserves it, right? He just told us that. So this is why he recorded and remade Sailing. Not because he wanted to outdo him, but because he wanted to show his thanks to him and bring him to the forefront again. Check it out.
And if the wind is right, you can sail away. Find tranquility. Oh, the canvas can do miracles. Just you wait and see. Believe in me.
If you know it, sing it.
It's not far to never, never land. No reason to pretend. And if the wind is right, you can find joy. Innocence again. Oh, the canvas can do miracles.
That's right, Melody. They did a remake as well, and that one is just as good. This one is a little better, I think.
Sailing takes me away to where I've always heard it could be. Just a dream, the wind to carry me. Soon I will be free. Fantasy, it is the best of me.
When I'm sailing. Does anyone else have a particular Johnny O song you would like to hear? Because I have them all right here. If there's one that I haven't played tonight that you love, put it in the chat and I'll throw it on for you. What's up, Jimmy the Vibe Creator is in the building. Not sailing into bed. No, it's not time for bed yet. B, what up, B? Rapture? Okay, I played it already once during the interview, but I did not play that one. That's crazy because he's got so many great songs, and Highways of Love, I didn't play. And that's one of the top 3 that I have here. We'll ask him next time. He'll be back.
Just a dream in the wind to carry me. Soon I will be free.
Highways of Love, a classic Johnny O track right here, y'all. He performs this one a lot. Austin, Texas, I see you, Carlos. Fire track. Lace 'em up. Jackie Blues. I see y'all. Hey, El Paso, Texas. Bonnie. Come on. Oh, it's still a party. You ready? Hey. Y'all want a mega mix? Janine, I see you dancing right now.
The way that I feel real in my mind, it's all you. Loving me, loving you. Can't you see that's love?
LL. Here we go. Come on.
Jump into the highways of my heart
What up, Jimmy? The vibe creator. And I care.
Jump into the highways in my heart, girl. Can't you see the love is everywhere? Don't you know, baby girl, that I love you with my heart and I care.
What an amazing interview. I will be posting highlight clips of the Johnny O interview on my TikTok page, but the full interview, in case you missed it, will be on the tubes in about a week. Got to do some editing because the tubes, they do not allow you to play certain songs, so I have to edit it, and there's a lot of work involved. So within the next week, it'll be on the tubes. The link is in my, you know where to get it from. So it'll take you straight to the tubes. Check it out. Come on.
Jump into the highways in my heart, girl. Can't you see the love is everywhere? Don't you know, baby girl, that I love you with my heart and I care. Jump into the highways in my heart, girl. Can't you see the love is everywhere? Don't you know, baby girl, that I love you with my heart and I care.
All right, I promised y'all a Johnny O Mega Mix. Here it comes. Johnny O Mega Mix. Check it out. Y'all are amazing. Thank you so much for your support. I love you. Thank you.
Jump into the highways in my heart, girl. Can't you see the love is everywhere? Don't you know, baby girl, that I love you with my heart and I care.
Tina. Bria the Nola girl.
Girl, you don't neglect me in any way. You make me feel special every day. Now I know that dreams come fantasy girl. You're my fantasy girl. I need you tonight. I want you, girl, tonight.
Oh, those edits ain't no joke.
Times and fun we used to have. Memories, love we shared in our past. Memories, days you used to hold me tight.
Thank you, my queen.
Memories, memories. I just need you
One of Johnny's favorites right here. Girl, we can't go on this way. One of his favorites to perform in concert. Here it is. I love this track. I want to thank y'all all once again for joining tonight. Thank you so much for the support. We love this freestyle family. I love it. I love you all. I truly mean that. Very powerful, Blue Eyes. What up, D? Hope you're feeling better, sis. Yo, ready? Sing.
We can't go on this way. I just want to say, girl, we can't go on this way. I just want to say,
Wow. Beautiful is right. Sing it, Tito. What you said, Jimmy? Fight track.
something is wrong. I feel it inside my heart. You're asking me to let you go.
All right, I got a Johnny O song I'm playing next. No surprise about that. But I'll explain to y'all about it in just a second.
We can't go on this way. I just want to say, won't you say, we can't go on this way.
Sing it, Carmen!
Something is wrong. I feel it inside my heart. You're asking me to let you go. Yeah. We can't go on this way. I just want to say, girl, we can't go on
All right, check it out. Yeah, okay, Jimmy. All right, so check it out. So, all of you know, as I said during the interview, my favorite Johnny O song is Don't Go Away, right? But there is another song that's called Don't Go Away Girl. Listen to the difference. Tell me if you can tell the difference between the two. Here it is. This is also by Johnny O. The only difference is instead of Don't Go Away, it's Don't Go Away Girl.
Girl, it's funny how time flies. It was just yesterday you were with me, and now you're gone. Baby, don't go away.
That beat, right, Patty?
They say time is always on my side.
What?
The love you share.
TJ. By my side again. I want you back. Sassy love. My love. These words I sing to you. I pray.
Oh, baby, don't go away, girl. Don't go away, 'cause I need you to stay. I really want you to stay now. Want you to stay because I love you, but holding the way. Don't go away, girl. Don't go away, 'cause I need you to stay. I really want you to stay now. Want you to stay because I love you, but holding the way.
Now, can y'all tell the difference?
I want you back. You what my life's been waiting for. Yeah, I love you more. It seems our love is gone. Need you by my side again. I want you back with me, my love.
Thank you, Jimmy. That means a lot, brother. Thank you so much. I have come a long way. Thank God it's the right way.
Don't go away, girl. Don't go away, 'cause I need you to stay. I really want you to stay now. Want you to stay because I love you, but holding the way. Don't go away, girl. Don't go away, 'cause I need you to stay. I really want you to stay now. Want you to stay because I love you, but holding
Wow, look at the taps. I just noticed it. 233K. 234. Can y'all give me the 300K? Is it possible? I think it is. I think y'all can do that. Only got 5 minutes. I think y'all can do it. All right, I'm going to play 2 more songs, okay? All right, so this is the original called Don't Go Away. The one I just played over here is Don't Go Away Girl. So can y'all tell the difference? Like one is like a remix and this one is the original. All right, this is the original. This is Don't Go Away Girl. Now, the original. See the difference? Oh yeah, it's definitely different. For sure. Want me to mix them? I guess I could do that. Let me see. All right.
now. Want you to stay because I love it, but and then there's a way.
I got a song for y'all.
Yeah, don't go away, 'cause I need you to stay. Yeah, I really want you to stay now. Want you to stay because I love it, but
Check, check.
away. Don't go away, girl.
All right, a song for y'all that you probably didn't know Johnny O remade. It's a remake of a disco kind of soul track. I learned of it a long time ago, but forgot about it until today. And then when I was going through his catalog of music, I heard it and I was like, oh, snap. Y'all listen to this. Check it out. All I got to say is, she's a bad mama jamma. Check it out. If you know, you know. So it's kind of like a little bit of a house track now compared to the original version sung by Carl Carlton. Hey! Who'd have thunk it? Perfect in every dimension. She's got a figure. Hey, it's poetry emotion. Beautiful sight to see. I get so excited. Look at her. Yeah, this is Johnny O teed up. Hey.
Looks like she's bold and to the bone, she's bad.
Yeah.
Beauty,
Yeah.
lovely hair.
Check it out.
She's fucking classy.
Oh, it's like society.
She's heavenly.
What you said?
Oh,
she's sad.
Got all the curves a man like. She feels. Oh, she's got it. Got all the curves a man like. Look at her. She's a bad, bad, bad woman. Look as fine as she can be. She's a bad, bad, bad woman. Just as fine as she can be. La 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 la.
Wow, right? Like, so he's got a lot of songs, y'all. Okay, I'll do two more, Blue Eyes. Definitely. Two more songs. And hopefully by that time, y'all going to hit me at the 300K. And I would appreciate that if you can tap to the beat. I'm going to play two songs that y'all probably never heard from Johnny O before. This one is called Hit Me on the Dance Floor. This is one of his older versions, older songs from back in the day that didn't get a lot of airplay in the clubs, but it's definitely a fire track. It's called Hit Me on the Dance Floor, Johnny O. 300K. Let's go.
Hit me on the dance floor. Hit me on the dance floor. Hit me on the dance floor.
I got to say thank you to my Power Mix mods for always holding it down in the chat. Thank y'all so much. Y'all are amazing. 280K. What? We're on our way to 300K tonight because of you. Thank you. Let's go.
me, baby, why you playing in my mind? Don't you know that life is much too short to waste my time? I'm your man and you're my girl, I'm so tired. I need you, lady, I need you right here tonight. Girl, my heart belongs to you. My aching heart is yearning to be true. Oh, why should we waste time? You gotta be my baby. Hit me on the dance floor. Hit me on the dance floor. Hit me on the dance floor. Hit me on the dance floor.
We almost there. 286.
Girl, I'm sure that you are looking for a guy. So come on over, my girl. More than a try. Don't you know I got the flow to take you high? So listen,
Tap to the beat. 287. Let's go.
and every little thing we do.
A minute 45 left on this track. And we got one with a couple of minutes up next, which is going to be the last one. So tap to the beat. Tap to the beat. We got 40 amazing souls still in here tonight. We maxed out at about 150 tonight. That's because of each and every one of you for sharing the live, reposting it to your stories. I appreciate you. Believe me, it does not go unnoticed. I thank each and every one of you individually. Thank you so much.
Every little thing we do shows me that my
Oh, we might not even need the second song. Thank you, Carmen. 50 seconds.
gotta be my baby. Hit me on the dance floor. Hit me on the dance floor.
Y'all might get it before the song's out. 40 seconds.
On the dance floor. Hit me on the dance floor. Hit me on the
Y'all kept the chat going tonight. The chat was moving so fast. I saw each and every one of you, and I'm going to watch the playback too to make sure I didn't miss anyone. And I will be reaching out to you if I did. I promise. $297 on the taps. 297K so far. We got one more song to go tonight. The Johnny O interview was amazing, and it's all because of people like you. This one's called another one of his not so well known songs, but another fire track. It's called Friday Night. Check it out. Oh, let me bring it back one time. Hold on. Oh, the phone. All right. Here we go. Check it out. Now, this one's got a fire beat to it for sure. Check it out. Uh-oh. 300K. Y'all are amazing. Thank y'all so much. It means a lot. It really does. Thank you. Y'all did it. You did it. Y'all are some tap masters, I tell you. Thank y'all so much. I might have to add this one to the playlist.
Party people in the house, clap your hands. Party people in the house, clap your hands. If the party's really bumping and the people
Thank y'all so much for joining tonight. It was amazing. Y'all are amazing. Thank you so much. I am proud to call y'all my family. My TikTok family, my freestyle family, my community. Thank you so much. Without y'all, you know it wouldn't be possible, right? I do this for you guys and gals. I do. This is a way for each and every one of you to get a behind-the-scenes look and sound and feel for all of these artists, right? You get to kind of feel what they're like as a person, not just as an artist, right? But as a human being. So we got many more interviews lined up for you. We'll be announcing real soon who they are. This is Johnny O. Kiss and say goodbye. We're going to say goodbye. Actually, you know what? We never say goodbye, right? What we say around here, y'all, we don't say goodbye. What do we say? Tim, what we say? We don't say goodnight. What do we say? Mama Titi, let them know. See you later. Never goodbye. It's always see you later, right? Or till next time, Blue Eyes, the Jersey girl. For the sake of the song, we'll just sing it. I'll be back Saturday night, y'all. 8 p.m. Central, 9 Eastern. For the dance party. The original dance party. We've been doing the dance party on TikTok for a couple of years. If you know, you know. That's why I call it the original dance party or the ultimate dance party. There's many dance parties, but there's only one the dance party, and that's the one right here on Tuesdays and Saturday nights at 8 p.m. Central, 9 Eastern. I hope y'all all could join me. We're going to have lots of fun. We always do, right? We always have fun. Some nights might be better than others, but it seems like they get better and better and better and better as time goes on, right? AI says the DJ had an interview with Johnny O and is playing classics. That's right, AI, you're on track again. Y'all, earlier, this was so funny. I don't know if y'all were here. Hold on. AI, I'm going to talk about you, so if you want to listen, AI, you can listen. AI said in the beginning of the live that this DJ, what did it say, Jess? This DJ what? This DJ uses AI and the sync button. It's because in the interview I did the last time I was live, I was talking to LG and we were talking about AI and the sync button and how DJs use that as a tool, and we think it's okay to do that, right? But it's crazy how the AI picked up on that. It said this DJ is talking about AI and uses the sync button. I was like, what the fuck? That's crazy. Like, this thing is always listening. So TikTok, we love you. We love the TikTok shop. We love all of that shit. So, yeah. I'm going to say see you later, y'all. I'll be back this Saturday night. What's today? Thursday. Yeah, we didn't do the interview on Friday night because Johnny has a concert Saturday and he has to travel. So Friday night was a no go. So that's why we did it Thursday, because usually we do the interviews on Freestyle Friday nights, right? Because it's freestyle and it's a Friday night. So we did it Thursday this week because he has to travel. He's going to the West Coast to, he told y'all about it. He's going to do a concert out there. So look, I thank each and every one of you. Look, Johnny O is one of the best in the business. Let's face it. You know, it took me a long time to get him to where he was free, because he does a lot of traveling and that sort of thing. Plus, he's got his regular life, right? So he's not always available. So it took me about 2 years to get it squared away to where we both had. Thank you so much, Juan the Twin. That's my brother right there, man. JDT, Juan is amazing. If y'all don't know, I'm sure most of you have been in his live Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. Eastern to 10 a.m. Eastern. He plays some amazing music. But the best part about that live is that it's just like this live was tonight. It's all family. It's a great community. It's great vibes, right? Juan provides us with the energy and the great music that we need to kick off every day, and he keeps it fresh. So, you know, I always give my brother his flowers, but he helped promote this. I mean, I'm in there every day, Monday through Friday, and we promoted it for about a week and a half on Love and Freestyle and on different platforms. And we had over 100 people in there tonight. And I thank you for that, because we showed Johnny that this community really can come together for stuff like this and make a difference, right? And show support when we really, truly need to. Like I said, he doesn't do many interviews. I think one other interview he did on TikTok, and so he doesn't do them a lot, right? So I wanted to make sure that we showed him the support that he deserves. And he was an amazing interview. He was a great vibe. So thank you all for that. Juan, like I said, brother, I can't thank you enough. Thank you for everything you do for this community and for us every day, Monday through Friday, brother. You're amazing. So with that being said, y'all, we're going to get out of here. Thank you for the over 300,000 taps tonight. Thank you for hanging out and your questions. Those of you that sent in questions for Johnny to answer, thank you for that. Y'all are a big part of what we do here on this platform. So thank you for your support. We try to reciprocate and we try to support as many creators, DJs, and artists that we can on this platform. From Juan, y'all see him. He goes in and he tries to hit every live he can. I do the same. Sometimes it's not possible because of life, right? Life comes first. TikTok is always second, right? Life first, TikTok second. So when you can support each other, please try to do that. It means a lot to the creators, to the DJs that do these lives, to the artists that have lives. You know, whoever it may be, whatever creator you like and you support, it goes a long way. It's not unnoticed. I go back and watch every one of my lives over. Jess screen records it on the tablet, so I'm able to see the chat in its entirety, because on TikTok, when you get the replay, you just get the film, you don't get the chat. So I have to screen record it. And I go back and watch all of that stuff, because if I miss something, I will reach out personally to that person and tell them, I'm sorry, I was busy, whatever. I saw the gift that you sent, and it means a lot, because I don't want y'all to ever think that I take any of this shit for granted, because I don't. You know, it's amazing. It's a honor that I can do this for y'all. And, you know, I appreciate everything. So I want to be sure to thank everyone for every little bit, even if it's just a penny, even if it's not a penny, and you're just tapping the screen and you're hanging out, you're sharing the lives. That stuff goes a long way with me. And I'm sure Juan feels the same. JDT feels the same. So thank you so much for your support. We're going to get out of here. We'll be back Saturday night for the dance party, 8 p.m. Central, 9 Eastern. And then tomorrow morning on Freestyle Fridays with Juan the Twin from 8 a.m. Eastern to 10 a.m. Eastern. He's going to be throwing down. He always does. And it's a good time over there. So let's get out of here, y'all. Thank you so much. I will see y'all tomorrow morning in Love and Freestyle, and then Saturday night right back here for the dance party. Thank you so much. I appreciate that, Patty. Thank you. I hate to get out of here, but it's been 2.5 hours. So actually longer than that because I came on 30 minutes earlier to get some people in the room for Johnny. So thank you so much. I appreciate it. We'll see you tomorrow morning in Love and Freestyle, 8 a.m. Eastern, y'all. For right now, my name's CJ the DJ. Oh, remember, love yourself, love each other, take care of yourself, and take care of each other. Without those 4 things, this crazy world we live in would be a much crazier place. And that's to love yourself first, love each other, take care of yourself, and take care of each other. CJ the DJ from New Orleans, Louisiana. I'm out, y'all. I love you.
Live from the party capital of the world,
We like to party.
New Orleans, it's the Dance Party with CJ. DJ.
Well, it actually wasn't the dance party, but that's Saturday night. y'all get the picture, right? I'll see y'all tomorrow morning, Love and Freestyle, 8 a.m. Eastern. Saturday night, 8 p.m. Central, 9 Eastern for the dance party. Good night, y'all. Johnny O, we love you, brother. Thank you, thank you, thank you to each and every one of you. Thank you to my mods.